Today I was reading my business email and I found out that the date of my courts were changed into later. So the court date that I need people to pray for me from 17 June have been changed to 25 September of 2025. And that's a good thing for me that it's later because I have a new lawyer on this case and she can still do some things that's very necessary for me. Thriller The Dark Side Netherlands is built on this lawsuit where I was kidnapped by child trafficking, and when I went being lamented in the adoption family, being heavily abused, surviving it and going through a really hard time, I became a mother at 23 and I was unlucky to start a relationship with a man that's a young boy that was a drug addict. I had not enough experience to know what his addiction was about, but I knew when I was pregnant with him that it was not gonna benefit my life and our child. So I divorced him in my pregnancy. I divorced him, not with my heart but with my mind. I divorced him. I was heartbroken. I went through hell. And when he found out that I was really never going to come back to him, he started to mentally abuse me and using the discrimination that is in the Netherlands. He went so far to even go to bed, have sexual relationship with the child protection. And in the end, I was being accused of all terrible things you cannot even imagine. These people that he was having intercourse relationship with, they start writing really negative things about me in the reports. And that report results that I lost custody of my child, and my child had to live with a drug addict, alcohol addict, and let me pay all the bills. So this lawsuit is very important to me. So I was only made a crisis manager because my ex is white, green eyes, blonde. He managed to sabotage my youth against me, and the child protection that he had intercourse with, they could really use my vulnerability of my history of my life. So they use it against me. So this lawsuit have been the key reason why I wrote my book Thriller The Dark Side Netherlands, because I was being discriminated and hurt deeply because of my past. So I was kidnapped by child trafficking, and suddenly they were going to use that I was kidnapped by child trafficking and using me that I was a bad child that failed my adoption parents, while my adoption parents are just registered criminals for kidnapping, drugs, whitewashing for money. So this all based on fact, but they were going to use all these facts against me, that I'm a bad child. So what they were quite saying, that I didn't stay with my mafiosa family, I didn't become a criminal, and I'm very ungrateful that I was kidnapped by child trafficking, and that I don't appreciate the life that they tried to give me while I was lamented, abused for 6 years throughout this year. And because of all this experience, I couldn't be a good mother. I'm an ungrateful mother, and I didn't deserve to be my mother of my child. And so why they they ignore the fact that my ex was a drug addict, sexual addiction, alcohol addict, and you call the drug. He didn't use any heroin, he didn't use that, but the rest, everything else as you can imagine, he used it. And they dropped my child there, and the court have officially said they are sorry that they believe so many crappy reports of the child protection. But it doesn't help me, because in the meanwhile I was like, I don't want to lose my child. I don't want my child to die. I don't want my child to be a failure. So I accept being a crisis manager, and I accept working 7 days a week, more than 120 hours a week to provide for 2 households, my household and the one for my drug addict ex, because my child was there, and I provided my child could go on holidays, go to special school that he needed. I accepted to put my career as a professional healthcare giver on loan. Even I became professional healthcare institute company. I was sworn on the oath as a healthcare professional. They even said I wasn't even good enough anymore for visitation, so they took away my visitation right. My child was really missing me, and then they only called if my child was on the mental breakdown that he needed his mother, then I was allowed to come. So they even say to the judge, because I was lamented as a child, maybe I was a sexual predator to my own child. And this is why I want them dead. I want them dead in this lawsuit. So this child protection lawsuit of 25 September 2025 is the most important lawsuit in my life, because I want to break them for what they did to me. My son have become a great success, a good boy, and he's really brainwashed by his father, because his father educated him not to have any respect for me, and then I'm the one with money and they are poor because I'm hiding my money. And he's right. I didn't want my estate of Michael Jackson estate, because I didn't want to be judged by paying him a lot of child support, because I'm a billionaire, millionaire, how you want to call it. I didn't want to do that. So my son said, Dad said you're hiding your money. Is that true? And I said to my child, yes, your father's right. Since then, he doesn't pick up the phone for me, and I haven't seen him for 3 years, my son. But it's all okay, because I'm hoping one day he will realize all that I did for him. So please pray for me on 25 September 2025. This is the lawsuit that means the world to me, everything to me, because they touch the fundamental of my rights, a woman, and being a mother, and I'm a really damn good mother. So I want to see that court date. So please pray for me. My name is Mocienne Petit Jackson. I'm a writer of Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Netherlands. Thank you.